Ahoy there, landlubbers and sea enthusiasts. The ocean is like a giant underwater world. It's the biggest habitat on Earth. And with so much space, it's home to tons of different animals, some of which are downright dangerous. Today, we're diving deep to check out 10 of the most dangerous ocean creatures. You won't want to miss number 1. It's the reason people stopped going to the beach in the mid-70s. Spoiler, it's not because of bad sunscreen. Number 10. The flower urchin. If you've ever had the misfortune of stepping on a sea urchin, you know just how much those spines hurt. But the flower urchin takes things to a whole new level. Crowned the most dangerous sea urchin by the Guinness Book of Records, this spiky little creature is not something you'd want to mess with. What makes it so dangerous? It's not just the spikes, it's the venom. This urchin carries a double punch of toxins: contractin A, which causes painful muscle spasms, and peditoxin, a protein that can cause convulsions, shock, and even death. The venom is delivered through its flower-like structures, called pedicellariae, which break off and continue to inject venom into you long after contact. It's like stepping on a booby trap that keeps going even after you're trying to limp away. This little terror is responsible for several deaths over the years. Not only is the sting incredibly painful, but it can also cause paralysis, breathing issues, and confusion. Bad news when you're in the water. You might not even realize what's happening until it's too late. So, the next time you're thinking of tiptoeing around a tide pool, remember, some flowers are best left unpicked. Number 9. The Great Barracuda. Picture this. You're swimming in tropical waters, enjoying the scenery, when out of nowhere, a 6-foot-long torpedo-shaped predator with a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth comes at you. Meet the Great Barracuda, a fish that could easily be mistaken for a horror movie villain. There are 22 species of barracudas, but only the Great Barracuda has a reputation for attacking humans. These guys can swim at 35 miles per hour and have a serious attitude problem. While they usually hunt smaller fish, they've been known to mistake shiny objects, like jewelry or even a diving knife, for their next meal. So if you're sporting any bling while snorkeling, you might catch a little more attention than you bargained for. Barracuda attacks, while rare, are no laughing matter. Their bites can leave deep gashes, and in some cases you might need hundreds of stitches. To make things even scarier, barracudas sometimes leap out of the water and attack people in boats. One woman in Florida was unlucky enough to have a barracuda leap right at her, breaking her ribs and puncturing her lung. Just when you thought flying fish were cool, turns out not so much. Number 8. The cone snail. If you love collecting seashells, here's one snail you definitely don't want to bring home. The cone snail may look harmless, with its beautifully patterned shell, but it's actually one of the deadliest creatures in the ocean. This tiny assassin is armed with a venomous harpoon that it can fire in any direction at lightning speed, injecting its venom into whoever or whatever gets too close. Cone snail venom is no joke. A single drop is enough to kill 20 people, making this little guy one of the most venomous creatures in the ocean. Locals have even nicknamed one species the cigarette snail because after getting stung, you'd only have time to smoke a cigarette before the venom takes its toll. This venom contains powerful toxins that can shut down your nervous system. The symptoms might not show up right away, but when they do, it can mean paralysis, respiratory failure, and death. Oh, and did I mention that its harpoon can pierce wetsuits? So even if you're trying to be careful, this sneaky snail can still get you. Shell collecting just got a whole lot more dangerous. Number 7. The blue-ringed octopus. The blue-ringed octopus. Tiny, colourful, and cute. Until you find out it's packing one of the most dangerous venoms in the ocean. These little guys, about the size of a golf ball, are instantly recognisable by their glowing blue rings. Most of the time, they like to keep a low profile, hiding in crevices or blending in with coral reefs in the Pacific and Indian Oceans. But when they feel threatened, those bright blue rings light up like a neon sign, saying, "Warning, back off." As mesmerizing as those blue rings might be, they're actually flashing danger. The blue-ringed octopus doesn't just rely on good looks, it's armed with tetrodotoxin, a venom that is 1,200 times more powerful than cyanide. Yep, you heard that right. Just a tiny nip from this octopus can be enough to kill you. What's even more terrifying? Many people who've been bitten didn't even feel it happen. Sneaky, right? Number 6. The box jellyfish. Jellyfish are already pretty creepy, but the box jellyfish takes things to a whole new level. Named for their cube-shaped bodies, these jellyfish are not just any floaters in the sea, they're armed with some of the most venomous stings in the world. And the worst offender? The sea wasp, a box jellyfish found off the northern coast of Australia and throughout tropical Southeast Asia. The sea wasp holds the title of the most lethal jellyfish on the planet. Its venom is so powerful that it's ranked as the second most toxic substance in the animal kingdom, just behind the cone snail. This jellyfish carries enough venom to kill up to 60 adults. And here's the kicker. Its sting can cause death in as little as 5 minutes. Imagine that. You're just swimming along, and in less time than it takes to boil an egg, this jellyfish can put you in serious danger. The sting itself feels like being branded with a red-hot iron, and it's accompanied by excruciating pain and a burning sensation. And no, despite what you may have heard, peeing on the sting doesn't help. So save yourself the embarrassment. To make matters worse, the jellyfish's tentacles can keep stinging long after you've left the water, often sticking to your skin and causing more pain and even scarring. So, if you ever find yourself swimming off the coast of Australia or Southeast Asia, maybe give the waters a quick glance. You don't want to accidentally run into one of these box-shaped nightmares. Number 5. The Deathworm. Now, let's talk about the infamous Deathworm. No, not the kind you find in your garden. This creature looks like it jumped straight out of a horror movie with its sharp teeth lining its entire mouth. If you've ever seen the legendary Mongolian Deathworm or those creepy graboid monsters from the movie Tremors, you're on the right track. And yes, they're getting another sequel, because who doesn't want to see giant monsters wreak havoc? But before you start worrying about finding one of these nightmares lurking under your bed, let me assure you, the Deathworm is more fiction than fact. Despite extensive research, no one has managed to find any evidence that this thing actually exists in our oceans. However, if you're looking for something that's somewhat close, say hello to the bobbit worm. These impressive creatures can grow up to 10 feet long, but are often overlooked because they love to bury themselves in the sand, with just a few inches of their head peeking out. When a curious fish swims by, the bobbit worm strikes with lightning speed, grabbing its prey with powerful jaws and dragging it down into the sand for a leisurely meal. Talk about a surprise dinner party. Now, while the bobbit worm might be a dangerous predator in its underwater neighborhood, it's not really interested in humans. Its choice of habitat keeps it far from any potential human encounters. So you're safe, at least from this toothy worm. And speaking of keeping things interesting, before we dive into the next ocean menace, here's a quick challenge. If you can subscribe within the next 5 seconds, you'll get 10 years of amazing luck. Just give it a shot. It really works. Number 4. The sea snake. The sea snake is an intriguing yet dangerous inhabitant of tropical waters, primarily found in the Pacific and Indian Oceans. It is believed that these unique creatures evolved from land snakes in Australia, adapting to life in shallow coastal waters. One of their most remarkable adaptations is the development of a large left lung that stretches the length of their body, allowing them to hold their breath while hunting. Closely related to land-based cobras and kraits, many species of sea snake are highly venomous. Surprisingly, their venom is often far more potent than that of their terrestrial relatives. This heightened toxicity is necessary for their diet, which consists mainly of fish. Quick immobilization of their prey is essential to prevent it from escaping or injuring them. Among the various species, the beaked sea snake deserves special mention. This snake is known for being one of the most venomous on Earth, with venom that is nearly 8 times stronger than that of a cobra. Just 1 drop of its venom can be lethal, capable of killing 3 men. In addition to its potency, the beaked sea snake is also reputed to be more aggressive than other sea snakes. Its venom contains both neurotoxins and myotoxins. The former can cause respiratory paralysis, while the latter leads to excruciating muscle breakdown. Despite these alarming characteristics, fatalities from sea snake bites are relatively rare. These snakes are usually found in deeper waters, away from human interaction. Most bites occur when fishermen are handling their nets, often unintentionally provoking the snakes. Number 3. Sharks. No list of dangerous ocean creatures would be complete without sharks. Ever since the movie Jaws hit the screens, sharks have been known as the ocean's ultimate bad boys, and they've earned that reputation. These majestic predators can grow up to 25 feet long and weigh nearly 3 tons. That's 1 serious fish. Sharks are expert hunters, and their favorite attack tactic is pretty chilling. They'll stealthily swim below their prey and then, with the swiftness of a torpedo, launch themselves upwards at speeds of 35 miles per hour, mouth wide open, ready to showcase their terrifying dagger-like teeth. And we all know how that story goes. Unfortunately, this hunting style has led to some surfers being mistaken for seals, which results in a few toothy encounters. While these attacks can be frightening, the good news is that most of them aren't fatal. Many surfers walk away with only a few scratches and a great story to tell at parties. So, while sharks might get a bad rap from Hollywood, they're not mindless killers. They play a crucial role in maintaining the health of ocean ecosystems. So let's not jump to conclusions just because of a few movies. Number 2. The lionfish. With its stunning appearance and striking fin display, the lionfish is often mistaken for a beautiful addition to marine life. However, don't let its looks fool you. This fish is one of the most dangerous predators in the ocean. Native to the Indo-Pacific, lionfish have become an invasive species in the Atlantic and Caribbean, wreaking havoc on local ecosystems. Lionfish are easily recognized by their long, venomous spines that fan out like a majestic lion's mane. These spines are not just for show, they serve as a formidable defense mechanism against predators. If threatened, the lionfish can deliver a painful sting that causes intense pain, swelling, and nausea, which can last for hours or even days. While their venom isn't lethal to humans, it can lead to severe allergic reactions in some cases, making caution essential when encountering these fish. One of the most alarming aspects of lionfish is their feeding behavior. They are voracious predators, capable of consuming a wide range of prey, including small fish and invertebrates. Lionfish use their impressive camouflage and stealth to ambush their victims, swiftly swallowing them whole. With few natural predators in their new habitats, their populations have exploded, leading to significant declines in local fish populations and disrupting marine ecosystems. Number 1. The orca. Often referred to as killer whales, orcas are among the ocean's most formidable predators, commanding respect and fascination wherever they roam. These magnificent creatures, scientifically classified as members of the dolphin family, can grow up to 32 feet long and weigh as much as 12,000 pounds. Their striking black and white coloration and distinct dorsal fin make them easily recognizable and a favorite among marine enthusiasts. Orcas are highly social animals that live in family groups called pods, which can consist of up to 40 individuals. These pods exhibit complex social structures and behaviors, showcasing a level of intelligence that is remarkable among marine life. Communication plays a vital role in their interactions. Orcas use a variety of clicks, whistles, and body language to convey messages within their pods. This social bonding is critical for hunting and protecting each other, particularly in their challenging oceanic environments. What truly sets orcas apart is their hunting prowess. They are apex predators with diverse diets that can include fish, seals, sea lions, and even large whales. Orcas are known for their sophisticated hunting techniques, which can involve teamwork and strategic planning. For instance, some pods have been observed using a technique called wave washing, where they create waves to knock seals off floating ice. Such cooperative strategies highlight their intelligence and adaptability. As we dive deeper into the mysteries of the ocean, remember to tread carefully among its wonders. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating insights into the world's most dangerous and intriguing marine creatures.